Welcome back to Malvern Theatres. In a few weeks' time, we're going to be doing drama again in the Festival Theatre after this very difficult time. The first play I'm going to direct is a two-hander by Peter Turson. Now, Peter Turson is a playwright who wrote extensively for repertory theatre, both in the provinces and in the West End. And when I went to the theatre with my parents before I went to train, Peter Turson plays were often being performed at the Victoria Theatre at Stoke, which was a pioneering theatre company under the direction of Peter Cheeseman. And this is one of the plays I remember. And when I was looking for a two-hander, it just suddenly came back to me. And it's really about two young people who have lived their lives in Solihull and they want to break out, they want to better themselves. And the only way they can do it is they find a caravan park, and Mooney, who's a bit of a rough diamond, gives them this caravan that they can go and live in. Now, they've only recently been married. Now, Mooney is not a nice character. He's a bit of a manipulator. And the story unfolds. I'm not going to tell you anymore. You're just going to have to get a ticket and come and watch it. But this is a good play from a very good playwright. The other nice thing is I've got two actors with me who started with our young company before becoming professional. So we'll hear a little bit from these two, Moa and Toby, who you will have seen together before in The Crucible and indeed in Antigone. But now they've gone on to greater and better things, but of course there's no touring going on, so luckily we have them here. Now Toby is playing Charlie, and Moa is playing
me.
And they're on stage for an hour and a half together. It's quite a challenge.
Certainly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of lines.
It is a lot of lines.
Charlie does talk himself around in circles a lot.
He does. Charlie's quite a nervous guy. He's bullied in his home life a little bit, maybe, by his wife, his new wife, and also at work, and also in the caravan park, sort of everywhere he's bullied. So yeah, he's quite a nervous guy who kind of goes round in circles with what he says, trying to get out of situations that he gets himself into.
And Maeve doesn't really help him in that. And I think she's been bullied as well, but has just reacted differently in how she wants to achieve things with her life. And she really is so driven in wanting them to be better, and that's kind of her main goal, and gets sidetracked maybe a little bit.
People should come and watch Mooney and his Caravans because it's going to be a really exciting moment for the theatre to reopen after such a long time being closed. I think it will be a really special moment to be back in here with an actual audience after such a long time. Such a long time being in front of any kind of audience. It'll be definitely a nervous moment, but I think we'll be all right.
For me, I'm really excited about doing this play for a couple of reasons. In terms of like the social commentary, it's really dense in terms of like the subtext and what's going on around them, because it's just the two of them and there are all these other characters that you don't see. And then also, I mean, just the challenge of it being in a different accent, learning a Birmingham accent, trying to find the specificities of it. They're from Solihull and they've moved to the Cotswolds to better their lives. And it's that kind of culture clash as well a bit.
I think things are going to change with touring theatre, and the thought that repertory theatre may well come back, and the thought that some of the best writers of repertory theatre are going to be seen again. And you want to see a writer at the top of his form, come and watch Mooney and his Caravans.